Okay, so we're back in Tomer Devorah, and this is the reading for the second day. So this covers who pardons iniquity. So no say avon. It says, behold, this attribute is greater than the previous one. And in the Hebrew, it actually says greater in holiness. Whenever a person commits a transgression, a destructive being is created, as stated in the Mishnah, Perkei Avot 4:13. He who commits a single transgression acquires against himself a single accuser. And it also goes the other direction. So whenever you do a mitzvah, you create a good being that helps you out or speaks on your behalf. So continuing, it says, and this accuser stands before the Holy One, blessed be he, and declares, so-and-so created me. Considering that no being in the world exists without the bestowing of life from the Holy One, blessed be he, then this destructive being which stands before him, with what sustenance does he exist? The strict measure of justice should justify that the Holy One, blessed be he, should claim, I do not nourish destructive beings. Go to the one who made you and derive your sustenance from him. The destructive being would then immediately descend and take his life or cut him off from his spiritual source, or he would receive his deserving punishment until the destructive being would cease to be. Nevertheless, the Holy One, blessed be he, does not do this. Rather, he bears and tolerates the sin, and just as he nourishes the entire world, he nourishes and sustains this destructive being until one of three things happens. Either the sinner repents and destroys and nullifies the destructive being through acts of penance, or the righteous judge nullifies it through the suffering or death of the sinner, or he will descend into Gehenna to repay his debt there. This is also the explanation of Cain's plea, so like Cain and Abel. Is my sin too great to bear? Bereshit 4:13, which our sages interpreted as, you tolerate the entire world, meaning you nourish and sustain. Is my sin so severe that you cannot tolerate it, meaning to sustain the destructive being until I repent and rectify the sin? Thus, that God nourishes and sustains the evil creature created by the sinner until he repents represents a great quality of tolerance. From this, man should learn to what extent he should tolerate. He should tolerate the wrong of his fellow and his harm, even though he harmed him to such a degree that the harm he caused him continues to exist. He should tolerate this until his fellow rectifies the wrong himself, or it, meaning the harm, disappears on its own. The same applies to other situations. The next phrase that this covers is, and removes transgression, v'over al pesha. This is a very great midah, a very great attribute. For when God forgives a sinner, he does not convey his pardon through an emissary. Rather, the Holy One himself, blessed be he, grants the pardon as it is written. For with you is forgiveness. Tehillim, that's Psalms 130, verse 4. What is the nature of this forgiveness? He washes away the sin as it is written. Quote, for God has washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. Yeshayahu 4:4. So Isaiah 4:4. Similarly, it is written, quote, and I will sprinkle purifying waters upon you. Yechezkel 36:25. So Ezekiel 36:25. This then is the attribute of removing transgression. He sends purifying waters and removes and washes away transgression. So a person should behave in exactly the same manner. He should not say, why should I rectify what so-and-so corrupted or ruined? This should not be said. For when man sins, the Holy One, blessed be he, himself, not by way of an emissary, rectifies his corruption and washes away the filth of his sins. From this, a person should understand to be ashamed to return to his sinful ways, for the king himself cleanses the filth of his spiritual garments.